amazing subscribers, welcome back again to Celeb Live Chronicles. Guys, this beautiful movie that Bimbo did, some people still had negative things to say about it. Watch this video to the end to see what critics had to say on what Bimbo. Please do me well to subscribe. It's my bikini.
Is it me?
Obi.
I saw Mirrors and Reflections on Bimbo Ademoye TV, and the first thing I want to say is this is by far the weakest Bimbo Ademoye movie that I have seen. And this is because I typically see her movies and I think that she's one of the very few people on YouTube that try to do something different. So when I saw this, I'm like, no, she's done better than this. She typically makes films that, even though she uses like a very common trope, she just gives it a twist in such a way that you don't expect what is happening. But that's not what happened with Mirrors and Reflections. This movie was largely predictable from beginning to end. Besides that, I like that they tried to put the whole infusion of the law, the court system, and the court's justice system and things like that. But there was no courtroom drama. There was hardly even any drama outside of the courtroom. And I just thought, okay, at least there should be like some form of depth the story is trying to get to. But there was hardly any. Also, it seemed like the narration that was going on in the movie, it's like it was an afterthought. Because whoever worked on the narration or the sound of the narration did a very terrible job. What was really going on? I don't know if they're going to even give us an answer, but what was going on? We could hear it. At some point, it did not even sound like he was Bimbo Ademoye because of the nonsense they were doing. For such a serious movie, I was wondering what Lai was doing there. It's not even about him, it is about the character. The character is a serious one, but he was written like a skit, and then they called Lai to play that role. And as serious as a bunch of things he was saying, we could not even take him seriously because he was written like he was going to be in a skit. And it was so weird because why is he walking like that? That's the way he walks in his skits. Why is he talking like that? That's the way he talks in his skits. It was so weird because, okay, so why are you giving this guy these features and he's a very serious character? That just seemed very off to me. But the major reason I was able to watch this movie to the end was because of Vivian Metier. No, there were bigger actors with bigger names in the movie, but you see Vivian Metier, she was really outstanding in the movie. I saw her in this movie Last Days, and I believe she was brilliant in that film. She's one of those actresses that we actually do need to see on our screens because she's really, really good. Oh yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are on Mirrors and Reflections. People have been praising the movie since Friday, which I'm happy for them all, but I'll just have to say this is the weakest Bimbo Ademoye movie that I've seen.
What a nice way of telling us that running is just a choice that we constantly choose, whilst we know that if we fight, we can get to wherever we are going. This is a nice narrative. This is very beautiful. And the kind of colleagues you pick to work with are awesome, are phenomenal. They are just beautiful. They know what they want. Your costume, your storyline, your ambience, everything was on point. And to bring what I have to say today on the table, I just want you to know that watching this movie alone has taught me that you need to find yourself. Time is not our problem. It's the hesitation. It's the willingness. At the end of the day, you also started winning case without even being a lawyer. That is telling you that you can get there. It's not about the school. It's not about it's okay. The yes and masa is okay for people. We need to learn how to fish so we can fish our own. Because always going to the cold store to buy fish is getting too much. Sometimes we need to do something. You know you can do it. Why are you telling yourself that you can't? Why are you dumping your spirit? Why are you quitting? Why? And you see, Sonia, I didn't see her as a friend to that family. I saw her to be the pusher, the truth teller. She was so forceful. She was determined that, you know what, you will do this. It's okay. This is what you do every time. You can run. But your sister never ran. Your sister stood there. She fought. How many cases? If you get this kind of people around us, everything we plan, everything we do will be successful. Because you have that kind of mindset that I can win, I can do this. Search for whatever it is, you'll find it. As I said, it's okay. Yes, Amasa. Yes, Auntie. It's okay. It's been long overdue. Let's push ourselves forward. This is a beautiful story, and that is a good partnership you landed yourself in. And you see, at the end of the day after school, I have my job. I like the fact that she paused, because one way or the other, the truth will come out. So let me pause, get the certificate and come. Whatever it is, I'm going to show it. This is my proof that I'm also a lawyer and I can do it because I've done it before. This is beautiful. I want you to watch it and then get to the comment section. Let's do some talking. My name has always been Ademoye. See ya.
I just finished watching this movie, Mirrors and Reflections. I don't know if there is a platform where they give best producers of the year or best filmmakers of the year. It has to go to Bimbo Ademoye for YouTube. See, anytime she drops a movie, I always watch it in the night because I don't want any distractions. I want to like watch the movie and understand it. And this movie taught me a lot of things. But one thing I think this movie taught everybody, no matter how far you have gone in life, if you want to start all over, if you want to make amends in life, you can still do it. See, people they write story. This story it's so nice. It's so educative. I've never watched any Bimbo Ademoye's movie that I haven't learned anything from. And you see how she takes time to produce her movie and to release it. She doesn't just get up and release movies. Like the movies she releases, they are always top notch. Like they are always eating. If you haven't watched Mirrors and Reflections, go and watch Mirrors and Reflections. Like this Easter. Use that as your Easter movie. Okay? Yeah.
Mirrors and Reflections is showing on Bimbo Ademoye YouTube channel. Do well to watch. This is a story. Hi, God, I beg. Nah. Bimbo Ademoye, what do you want to drink, my darling? Do you want to drink beer? Small stout, large stout, middle stout? I got you. But one thing Bimbo Ademoye is going to do is tell a good story. She's going to pour her heart, her soul into it. To take time, but my darling, to be well worth it. This is a YouTube film, ladies and gentlemen. Bimbo Ademoye, without any doubt, is dominating. She did it one time, you might say, luck. She did it the second time, you might say, grace. The third time, consistency. The fourth time, you know that, my darling is on to something. This is a genius. This babe is meant to do this. Literally her calling. Mirrors and Reflection, without any doubt, an amazing story, perfect execution. It was not a film that was carried by one person. It was a film that was carried by all of the cast. They contributed immensely. The cast development was next level. I'm talking so much lesser cast because this movie is amazing. Now, you see, he was the perfect cast because the way this man spoke with some audacity and authority, somehow he was assertive. Not the fact that he reminded her that, my darling, if you do you anyhow, you're gonna see anyhow. He was a man that just wanted to run his law firm. However you want to do it, do it, but shall win. I love it. Make sure you watch Mirrors and Reflection. The cast line up alone. Did you guys hear this man speak? Did you hear his diction, his enunciation? Do you know? Watch Mirrors and Reflection. Bimbo didn't play. Rose Shineman, my darling, I do not blame you. I will be beefing her too. If someone had that kind of brain, I will beef them because you are in the way of my success. Now, Rose Shineman was just a girl that just wanted to thrive. She had the beauty, she had the brain. She had no idea that she would ever encounter a human being like that. She's not even that fine. Her fashion sense is zero. Why does she have so much more than I do? She couldn't conceptualize it. I love her character. I love the Babylon that she has for that year. Yes, it's healthy competition. It will keep a better person on their toes. I love the fact that she understood game when she saw it. Okay, you pass me, baby girl, what's good? Let's be friends. Watch Mirrors and Reflection. Her wardrobe, Roshiman, her character, your performance in this movie, yeah, I love it down. It's down. Watch with Mirrors and Reflection. You will love it. So it's like to you. When I was streaming this film, I was like, oh, so all of us are be at. Sonia Uche played her bestie. And when I tell you, Sonia Uche watched her and prepared to set the wardrobe, her wig game, her makeup, he ate down. He put her in a different light. It was believable. All of it are going about saying she's the best when she's playing the Dangbana character. Is a lie. Did you see her? She was standing on business. She was a lawyer that was earning almost 6 figures. And she was even a partner. And see the way she held her ground. The courage was there. The charisma was there. I never thought thought I could see this day. I just saw you can do this. Hey, please continue to shock me. Just watch, learn, replicate. Simple and short. I watched the behind the scene and she gave Bimbo her flowers and damn it, this girl is not playing. And I need you to do that because I know you can do that. Make sure you watch Mirrors and Reflection. She was a good friend. I don't blame her. Everybody have their own way of grieving. Watch the movie. Watch it down. Sas Igodaro, she was a lawyer, she was firm. At the point, she found a jealous the baby. Now, notice when she saw that the girl was pulling up, she was like, do you know this goes against the dress code? She was like, no, ma'am, that may be quote law and give her more. She was dumbfounded because she thought she was the only one that could bring it when it comes to the fashion. But she was understanding, she was nice. Watch Mirror and Reflection, you will not regret it. The first time I watched Clinton Joshua in the film, I'm like, baby boy, you're fine, no. You have grown. Now, if you notice, this movie was not centered around love, but it had bits and pieces of it. He still came out beautifully well. The execution for this one is mind-blowing. This young man just had a crush. As the babe out, they drag feet. I also love the fact that it was established that he was younger. Do you understand? In this particular film, there was thoughts, there was action, there was reaction, there was reason.